God said to Israel many years ago, or let's go back a little further. God said to Abraham, if you can pick it up in the 12th chapter of the book of Genesis, you'll find that God said to Abraham, I want to bless you. I want you to get out from among your people and go to a land that I'm going to show you. You know the story very well. You've read it many times. How Abraham picked up his family and went to a far country or to a place that he didn't know of. And in that time frame, God began to bless him. Now, on several different occasions, God spoke to Abraham. Now, follow the story with me. God said to him, I'm going to bless you. I'm going to multiply you. I'm going to give you a seed, a promised seed. Speaking of Isaac, which would be to come. Now we know, according to the Bible, many things happened and many years passed by before it ever came into existence. But I want you to remember one thing: whatever God spoke, God brought it to pass. Let me remind the church this morning, whatever God has spoken to you, if you believe God, if you are a believer in this gospel message, if you are a believer in Jesus Christ, if you believe that God is the Father, that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, if you embrace this doctrine of this book today, not my doctrine, not man's doctrine or man's ideology, but if we embrace the doctrine of this book, you've got to believe one thing, that God never broke his promise. Time came, the hour came, and God blessed. He spoke as he spoke to Abraham. Now, the Bible said that Abraham believed God. We pick it up in the book of Romans where it said, Abraham staggered not at the promise of God. Oh, there's something in there that we must see today. Something that will help us along our journey. The Bible said that Abraham believed God. Do we believe God today? We say we do. We read the book and we say we do. But so many times our mind is wandering and we become doubtful. But the Bible said, and I like the word, the Bible said that Abraham staggered not at the promise of God, but was faithful. He believed God, even though when God gave him his son, even when Isaac was born, and as he became 12 years old, he took him up to a mountain. God told him, go to Mount Moriah and offer him as a sacrifice there. You know that story. The Bible said as they started out, he took the servant with him and Isaac and so on and so forth, and the provision for the fire and the wood and so on and so forth. And as they journeyed up the mountaintop, Isaac began to look around and he said, Father, there's the wood and there's the fire, but where's the sacrifice? God told Isaac, or Abraham told Isaac, God will provide himself an offering.